Are you ready for the best flat belly workout ever? All you need is 2 hand towels. Let's go. All right, let's do this flat belly workout. We have Dre and Leslie here to go through it with us. We're gonna all start warming up our obliques and our abs with a nice side bend. So here you wanna think about reaching up towards the sky so you really elongate your body. I've done this in other workouts before. It's underrated. This move is good in the morning. It's good before an ab workout. It's good even after a workout. So really open up. You ladies like that? Doesn't it feel good? And it works your obliques. You can feel those muscles really tightening up. Pull it in, reach it up. Last couple. I love warming up with this one. Beautiful. Now let's do a little twist. So we're gonna open up the arms and we're gonna twist, adding a nice rotation through the torso. Oh yeah. You gotta love this one. Think about it. Now really think about squeezing and rotating right through the torso. Those arms are like your lever, so it's gonna pull your weight across your body, adding a little bit more of that twist. See how we're pivoting our feet so that we're not gonna just tighten our hips here in the blocked position. You wanna open it up. Let your hips rotate with you. Beautiful. Don't get dizzy. You can always find a spot. Like look at me if you need to. Ballerinas, they don't get too dizzy because they spot. Last one, good, and relax. Now, we're gonna come down into a push-up position using our towels to do a nice pike exercise that really works on those deep abdominals and all the core muscles. Now, you're in a push-up position. Your feet are on those towels. If you're on carpet, you might use paper plates because that's gonna glide. We're gonna lift the hips up towards the sky, pull the abs in, and then slowly lower back down into a plank. So up, squeeze, and down. Notice how we're giving it a little pause here at the top. I really want you to engage, really pull the abs in tight, squeeze up, and then lower down. Now, if your wrists are sensitive, go down to your elbows and do this one, okay? That can modify it a little bit. If you can't do the pike, just hold the plank, okay? You can always just hold it here. Think about abs tight. You can drop to your knees if you get really tired, or you can lift up. These ladies are going strong. I love it. I like going for my hands because personally, it gives me a little more leverage to come up and it works my shoulders a little bit too. Now we're gonna hold it here, ladies, and I wanna do a scissor. So here, it's important to keep the hips up and stable so we don't let ourselves drop here, right? This isn't good form. You wanna keep your abs in tight, you wanna keep your hips up nice and high, pull the belly in towards the spine, push your shoulder blades apart so that you're not dropping here, all right? You don't wanna strain your neck and your traps. Whew, I'm breathing out. I'm working on biceps are working. Yeah, everything's working. Arms are getting a little bit of work, abs, breathe it in and out. I'm loving it. 3, ladies, 2, and 1. Now leave your towels there and we're gonna flip over onto our back. I know, it's a full body workout it feels like so far. But flat belly comes from working the entire torso. It's not just about doing crunches and doing the same thing over and over again. It's about mixing it up. So right here, you're gonna go into an atomic crunch. So arms up overhead, knees come up to meet the chest, and then we roll back down. You wanna think about keeping your hands and your feet slightly off the ground when you roll back. Peel your spine down, lengthen, and then roll up. Yeah, that's okay. It's good. Everybody goes at their own pace, so go at your own pace. You can also come up and touch your heels and then roll back down. All right, if you can. That's a modification there. All right, come up, squeeze, and then back down. If you're really advanced, you could always come up with straight legs, but that's really advanced. So just bring those knees in, meet the chest, peel it back, roll up, squeeze. You guys are looking great. How you feeling, Leslie, back there? Good? Woo! Awesome.
I'm feeling the burn.
I'm feeling it. Dre's looking like a pro. Come on, squeeze. Last one, roll down, and relax. Now we're gonna go straight leg to hand. Opposite hand is gonna touch the toe, and you wanna keep a straight leg. So come up, squeeze, and then peel back down and switch. Up, squeeze. Now keeping that leg straight, you guys, is what's really gonna work those lower abdominals. So you're really kicking the heel out long. You're stretching those hamstrings. now if you can't come all the way up, maybe go hand to knee, all right? And then you can get your leg working, coming up, but you don't have such a reach coming all the way up to the toe. So that's a little modification. You could go hand to knee, or you could go hand to toe. Oh, and you're going back and forth, I know. Go at your own pace. If you gotta rest, you can. 3, let's go, 2 more. 2, touch, peel it down, come on, control that way down. You gotta control. All right, now, the last one in this circuit. And I know that this is a lot of roll-up moves. You're gonna do a roll-up runner crunch with a twist. So you're gonna roll up, you're gonna bring your elbow to the outside of the knee, and then you're gonna peel your way back down. So come up, twist. Now this is gonna cut those love handles up, okay? You're gonna be really working the obliques. And when you're peeling back down from this, that's where the flat belly comes. It's on the negative, it's on the decline right here. Rolling, peeling, roll up, squeeze, twist. Now, if you can't do that full twist, you could just do the runner's crunch here, all right? That would help you modify and work your way up so you can build that strength. Roll up, squeeze, Now, if you can do 10 of each of these close to us, that's awesome. We're not really counting, we're timing. So if you get more than us or less than us, don't worry about it. You're still moving your body, you're working hard. 1 more on the other side. Up. And I hope you're dying like we are, okay? Awesome. Now let's come back onto our gliders because you guys, you know what? 1 round is good, 2 rounds is glory. So we're gonna do 2. So let's come on down. We're gonna be in that push-up position, elbows if your wrists are sensitive, and let's rock and roll. Here we go with our pikes. You know the drill, lift up, squeeze, and lower down. Now, you can always have fun with your exercise workouts, right? You don't have to do the same thing every time. So maybe here you're like, oh, I like the pike, and then I wanna add a little rainbow. Woohoo! We could get fancy with it. You could add a little rainbow here, work the obliques, and then up. Do what you feel is good. If you need to modify, but make yourself really, really challenged through this workout. Now, we're gonna go scissor, open and close. Abs are in tight, keep your hips up. Don't drop your hips. Press your shoulder blades apart. Keep your abs strong. Your legs are working here too. I know, I feel it all. Good, breathe. It's only 10 minutes, you can do it. This is the perfect way to work that whole core and body and just really get that flat belly going and relax. Oh, okay, last round down on our backs. Now ladies, this is speed round, okay? So give me all you got. We're gonna start with our atomic crunch. All right, think about your abs and say, give it to me, abs, come on, I want it. Ready, and roll up, squeeze. That's what I'm talking about, Dre. That's right, up, good. And if you need to rest all the way down and rest your legs and your hands, then feel free. But when you roll down, I want you to peel down. And I really want you to engage all those muscles of the abdominals. Lift up, squeeze. And this round should be much harder. So if you're struggling right now, it's so normal. So if you are, come up and touch your heels and roll down, okay? If you have to modify, you're up, heels, and then down. You're doing great. Up, squeeze, and roll down. Last one, come on. Squeeze, and roll down. Oh, okay. Now, we're not professionals, we're just like you. We're just working hard. So we're gonna come up, we're gonna go toe to hand, up, and then lower down. Remember here, kick your heel out long. Think about your lower abdominals getting that work. Lower and peel. Exhale on the way up. If you gotta modify it, remember you're going hand to knee. That's okay too, hand to knee works. Going up and down, come on, squeeze. I love screaming like that, it makes it easier for me. Ha! Come on, can you guys squeeze? That's what I'm talking about. Come on, I know you're feeling it too. You're like, I hate you, Anna, right now. If it doesn't burn, it doesn't work. So we gotta go up again. Ready? Roll up with a twist. Come up, roll up, elbow to the outside of the knee, and then you're peeling it back down. Now that you're getting tired, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna wanna flop on your back on the way down. Don't do that. You gotta still slow yourself down. You gotta slow yourself down, you gotta peel. I wanna just get 3 more of these because we're almost done and I wanna save time for one big stretch. Good, last 2. Come on, up, squeeze. Last one, come up, squeeze. And call yourself a winner. Now, all you're gonna do here is roll onto your stomach. And we're gonna do a cobra stretch, all right? Cobra stretch first is gonna be elbows down on the ground, palms facing the floor, lifting your chest. You don't have to go all the way up onto your hands here to get a good stretch. Right now, you're feeling your obliques elongate. If you want to go on your hands, you can. All right, but that's a big stretch for the back. So if you're not comfortable there, I'm truly not. I'm not a yogi, you know that if you've watched our yoga videos. But look at Dre, she feels comfortable there, it's good. And then the last one I wanna do, and you all should do this because when you work your abs, you work your hip flexors, there's just no doubt about it, okay? It's gonna happen, especially when your abs are a little bit in the weak zone and you're working towards that six pack and you're working towards that flat belly. Do you know how good this feels? I mean, your hip flexors were helping your abdominals during that workout. So stretch them, make sure you give them that little bit of elongation so that next time you do the workout, all right, your abs are gonna be stronger so they can work harder, but your hip flexors aren't gonna get chronically tight from doing core work. You've gotta stretch the hip flexors when you're doing core work because no matter what, they're probably gonna assist you, okay? So open them up, feel that nice stretch, and give yourself a big pat on the back. You deserve it. Good job, guys. Nice work, ladies. Big high five. We all feel it.